So, my final thought is that foreign country people need to stop acting like black people are the worst people on the world. And they need to stop thinking that black people is what they see on TV. Pick up a book, for God's sake. Go to African American classes. I know universities, college, and community college got them. That you can learn a whole history about the great African American people. And trust me, we will talk about the good and the bad. Now, not trying to be mean to London and England and stuff like that, but they try to hide their history, like the bad history. Some of it they will say, some of it, but a lot of it they try to hide. The one thing I love about America, we do not hide our bad history. We talk about the good, the bad, the ugly, and the worst. And then we talk about the greatest thing that Americans have done. That's what I love about our country so much, because we talk about everything. Anything on the table, we do not dismiss it. However, I challenged my teacher one time in high school. It was Black History Month. And they were telling all these black people that invented the iron, the light bulb, the traffic light, the bed springs, or the mattress. Black people invented everything that you're doing right now. That's no lie. And some people would disagree with that, and some people would agree. But let's be honest and let's be real. European people had everything when they came to this country. Black slaves didn't. So black slaves had to learn to survive in the little slave shack. They had to invent this stuff. And then white people took a lot of their credit of the invention. Because slaves wasn't educated about, about keeping royalty of your invention or whatever. So white people took the credit of all the inventions that black people had done. Now, I challenged my teacher this one time, and I asked her, I said, I'm a little confused. When we talk about all the inventions that happened in America, most of them were white people. But when we go back to talk about the African American history, it was all black people. So are you telling me that black people invented everything and white people didn't invent nothing? Not saying that's true, but some didn't invented everything. I forgot what her answer was, but I could look at to this day, I could still see her face in shock. Because I caught on. Because it's like, wait a minute. You say white people invent this, but when Black History Month comes up, you say all these black people invented. So like, at that time period, I'm like, who invented what? Because I got confused. And I forgot what she told me. But due to the reality is, every race have invented everything on this earth. It was not just by one race. And that was the problem with the European and, the white people. That's why I said the superior race, because they're trying to say like they invented everything. And the reality, they did not invent everything. Just like black people didn't invent everything, but we did invent some stuff. And saying they were all color race. Everybody around the world have invented something or discovered something or make the world a better place. Because everybody did it. Everybody. Not just one race. So I guess what I'm trying to say in this video is that foreign country people need to start acting like black people is what you see on TV or hip-hop or rap or whatever. Because there are a lot of educated black people in this world. And the ones who are living in the projects, they're trying to make it out. They're trying to get better. It's not their fault where they were born at. It's not their fault that they have violence around them. I can look at many countries have the exact same problem. The ghetto is everywhere around the world, first of all, and most of all. Secondly, those people who live in the projects, they try to get out of there. They're trying to make a better life. Or some of them can't afford of getting out of there because, you know, most, like here in Virginia, like apartments and townhouses, they're expensive as hell. You need a roommate to live somebody if you're going to live on your own in an apartment. But they're making all this stuff expensive for the people who have the money. Not everybody work for the damn government. Not everybody is in the military. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody has that good paycheck. So a lot of people have to work to the bone. Some people work 3 jobs, 2 jobs. Some people have to work long shift hours. Everybody wants to survive and everybody wants to live a better life. Everybody wants to be in a better life. Nobody in this damn world asked to be poor. Don't ask to be in a country where there's like a civil war happening. Nobody doesn't ask to be in a diseased country. Nobody doesn't ask to be a refugee. Life happens. And life is complicated. People better stop seeing one side of a fence and start looking at a huge, big picture. Because the human race by itself is complex. And it's hard. And it is not an easy way of life living as a human being on this damn planet. You got some people will disagree, agree in some things you say, and you got many people will fight over some things. But let's make it one thing clear. Everybody wants happiness. Everybody wants to live a very comfortable life, or some others want to live the rich life. But one thing for sure, everybody wants to live a long, good life. Nobody doesn't want to die young. So all the black people that you see on the news who are in the poverty area, think about this. A lot of them are trying their best to get out of there. A lot of them are not in gangs. A lot of them are not prostitutes. A lot of them are trying to get the education and get their family out of there. A lot of them are hard-working, dedicated people. And I'm going to say this one more time. Ghetto or poverty is around the world. It's just not secluded of black people. It included everybody, including the poor white people too. And that's what I get mad about the media. They don't talk about the poor white people. This is the reason why poor white people go to the white supremacists and the neo-Nazis and stuff, because they feel abandoned. Because I said it before, the media make it sound like white people have it all. And white people don't. So, foreign country people, stop acting like black people are the face of the earth of evil. And stop acting like we're the bad people. Because in reality, everybody and around the world have done some bad. And some good. And some worse. And some greatest. In this country, United States, one thing that I love, everybody keeps saying the same. You don't have to like me, but you will have to respect me. This is Jazz Fuzz. Peace out.